Good evening. Welcome back to Stationeers. Gonna go. Okay, there we go. All right, let's just see how this dumpster fire goes. So, like I told you, that is right there, literally. So let's see what the heck happens here. I'm all scared. I'm a little scared, and maybe that means I don't have half as many divots outside. I don't know. Oh, this could be. It's going to be an interesting experiment. Okay, I'm here.
Cognition critical.
Okay. Storm going.
Cognition low.
All right. Food, water, everything's okay. Looks pretty much like. Okay, I don't see any difference here, so that's good. Dumpster fire starts are my favorite. Dumpster fire starts are my favorite. So just go through and check things like make sure I've got that. I just had a thought at some point, kind of randomly too, is I could take this cooling line and put a liquid drain on it and dump it into the liquid trash, liquid waste line. So, okay, so the idea for today was going to be to put out the first thing. That's unusual. So the storm just abruptly ended. Currently traded with void vapors. And that's because I wanted to take advantage of some of the things. So let's do that first. Let's make some money. Let's make money. Okay. Let's see if I need to flush or not. I don't think I do. We'll see. So he wants a cardboard box with tomato soup, which I don't know if I can actually do. I gotta see. Corn soup, bread, 2 bread, muffin, and water bottle. It's kind of neat. Box of muffins. He wants 5 muffins. So I think that takes eggs, and I might be limited in those. Then and chocolate cake in a box. Box of chocolates. 5 chocolates. A pumpkin pie. And then Venus CO2. That one's easy. That one's super easy. Which I can actually turn these off, even though they don't consume power. Alright. Let's see what it'll take to make tomato soup. Cooked tomatoes. Right, because I need the packager. Hey, you know how I said that I probably won't use this for a while? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Alright, tomato soup is steel, oil, and tomato. Now, is that cooked tomato or it should be cooked tomato? So for him to make tomato soup, it just needs steel. You know, I might have. I need cardboard boxes anyway, so which I can't make because I don't have silicon. Right? Oh, I do have a little silicon. No, I can't. Okay. So, in that case, we are just going straight to pumpkin pie. Yep. Straight to pumpkin pie. So I definitely need more silicon. Okay. Pumpkin pie. What do we need? Or is that over here? I don't know. Pie. Pumpkin pie. I have what I need for that. Actually, literally only have enough to make one. That's okay. Let's... Switchgrass is dead. Okay. So we can make some pumpkin pie and possibly see about making a carbon dioxide. No eating the pumpkin pie. That was good timing. Okay, got the pumpkin pie in there, and then gas, atmospheric gas tank, right? Landing pad, fuel, yeah, tank, small, large. Takes a landing pad and a regular old tank. Okay, regular old tank. We got one of those. Okay, got those. Alright, need that. Let's grab that. An atmospherics kit, so we're going to need that. I got carbon dioxide laying somewhere. I will need a passive vent. And an active vent. Okay. Let's go see about hooking that up, getting a landing pad atmospherics. Let's just take the whole kit and caboodle with me. Give it a try. Itchy nose. Okay. First off, will you take my pumpkin pie? Sure you will. That's 3 kilomoles of that. So first off, I love how the tank, landing pad tank connector. Oh, okay, that was unexpected. Okay. All right, that was fully unexpected. Okay, do that. Landing pad, tank small, and you take a tank. We can just input you, right? I'm sure. Gas input right there. Oh, right, that's going to take a volume pump, I think. I'll just steal one. Yes. Shh, 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 shh. I know. There. Quiet. Okay, atmospherics kit. We are going to do a filtration unit. It's passive vent, and then we're going to have this. There we go. I forgot to grab the what I needed, but it's just the way I do business. I always got to forget something. No. Oh, Lord. Wrong type of cable. I'm going to go with that the higher suit pressure is actually a negative here. That, yeah, definitely no good. Inward. Okay, so I need carbon dioxide. Oh, you know what? That's super simple. I have carbon dioxide filter. Okay. $634 liters, and this actually won't take too long. Let's lower the pressure. I don't have a nitrogen filter in my suit, so I have to be mindful of that. I wonder if these things have an overpressure. Obviously, the pipe network here. Oh, 5.37. That works. That works. This is super cheap. There's something I want to check out over here. Go over here. Landing pad is in an error state. You shitting me? That's not much. That is not much at all. But it's a couple bucks for basically for free, other than the cost of the loading it down. Okay, so just having a thing sitting here is a problem. Okay, got that. this goes into the waste line as straight up just nitrogen. 10 liters though. Well, that's... Can I... Not close enough to get in there. I'm pretty sure that that goes into a... I think that's just the waste pipe. Yeah, okay. So I could put carbon dioxide in there too. Right. So here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to swap this out with one of my filters. There. It'll work. That'll work. And what we got here? Hey you! I want to sell you some gas from the atmosphere. Yeah. And I could buy it. Wait. Oh. Super cheap. Is there anything else here that I might be interested in? Not really. Not really. I mean, bulk nitrogen's not too bad, but I don't need it. Don't need it. Oh, that's buying. I don't want to buy it. Nope, nope, nope. I want to sell it. There we go. We have bought, or we have sold everything that he wants. We can't make anything unless we went and got some stuff, so we're not going to worry about it. Do that. Just that empty out. Out, and then there we go. Okay, alright. So we sold off some things. We need a volume pump to make that happy. Landing pad gas output, we'll hook that up. See about getting that volume pump there. So actually, technically speaking, I could have stole the one off of the furnace. I feel like I do need to have a spare tank here and there, because I don't necessarily want to do this all the time. And that will definitely need at least a one-way valve. Got a lot of carbon dioxide moving into the system, which is good. In a way. Am I... Oh, I know what it is. I'm moving water. That's right. Move the polluted water out. Purify it, then it goes... No, wait, no, that wouldn't go back into the other system. That goes into this system here. Okay, there we go. Okay, got me the waste tank, so... Alright, that's off. Alright, so... one volume pump. Okay, you. That back. Okay, so that'll get me where I need to go for that. Then we throw that down. We throw that down. Love how like everything's at 1%. Okay, the next thing we need to do, I'm going to take the tracker with me, because I will need that. I don't think I'll need this. Don't feel like I need that. Ooh, I probably need a transformer. Do I have a large transformer rolling around here? Small transformer, technically will work. Or it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be pulling a bunch of stuff. I don't have to worry about that. So, okay. I think I have everything ready to go. Geometric wall, flat wall, and then just wall. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so what do we need to do? Okay, first off, we're not going at night. That's for sure. So let's look up our little list here. So I was going to prioritize iron, copper, silicon right next to coal and gold. So that's negative 239, negative 201. Let's verify. Negative 239. Is that negative 1021? Negative 239, positive 201? Because this is iron, copper, silicon, right? This is iron, copper, silicon. Coal. And gold. Was I looking at this little point right here? 239 negative. I bet that's 1201. Okay, so this is where we need to go. Okay. And we are at 10, negative 83. So north, south is positive, so we need to head north. Wait a minute. 360 is north, right? We're going more negative. More positive, and we're going to... Okay, that's interesting. So 0 degrees here is south on the map. Talk about counter-frickin' intuitive. Wow. Okay, so west is positive, so we need to go east. So we need to go south, southeast. Okay, so south, southeast, north, no, wait, north, northeast. You need to head basically this direction. Okay. I'm going to say go at a 15-degree bearing, possibly. It's general idea. Okay. Probably... Ooh, take another O2 tank with me, I think. Which is sitting right here. Okay, yep, alright, so it's official. I need to Okay, let's see. Split one, because I need 2 of these. I need just 2 of these. Alright, let's go hook this up. So I need... Oh, that's bad. I don't have my spare container on me. That's really bad. Okay, so let's go hook this up. So next to here, I want to have... I should paint these, but... Okay. That's not necessary. That's not what I want. That's what it... No, that is what I want right there. This might be okay. And this will be fine. There's that, and then there's that. We should switch these out. So first off, this is... sucks all around. I wish there was a volume pump. I'm just saying. Just saying. Whatever. I guess, so we'll do it this way. Looks like crap. I forgot pipes. I forgot pipes. I guess I might as well grab my... Am I? Hang on, didn't I have... What did I do? With the stuff for the deep miners. I was working on that. Where the heck did that go? So I swear I had it in this locker. That's... Hang on, let me go through. I'm checking out real quick. Does printing stuff off? Sorry, I'm reviewing the footage of my last. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm a dumbass. They're in the rover. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's what happens when you do stuff when you're dead tired. Dang it! I forgot the pipe. Coffee. Okay. Forgot the pipe. Hey, I need one of those, I need one of those. And I'll grab those just to... I don't need all that, but... Okay. We got daylight, so that's cool. I packed a nuclear battery just in case. Alright, we are... Yeah, stuck here. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna be... Let's do this, and then we'll do this. It's gonna be a little silly. Okay. Alright, this will merge, schmerge that. Okay, and then this is super simple. Down, there, and there, there. We're gonna go ahead and turn that on. Okay. So the disadvantage to this is going to be that it is going to take a little bit out of this. So if I were to put my suit in at the same time, that would cause some problems. But we're going to take that with us just as an emergency. Wait a minute. Didn't I put my O2 tank in there? And that goes with me. Okay. Alright, I think... I'm going to do this. We're going to pack up. We're going to get in the rover, and we're going to try heading out. We're going to try heading out. That's the official. Okay, I don't know if I need anything else. I'll take some steel sheets just because. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really need anything else. I'll take some grading for some decor. Okay. We just had a storm, so we should be good. I will be a vulnerable because I could potentially... Oh, yeah. Yep. I don't need that, I just need to put the suit on there. Let's see. Boom, yeah, that dropped the air tank. Yeah, that was my concern. That was my concern. Propellant is coming up, so that's good. And then we got our waste canister. We're good. All right, so we can take shower real quick. Yep. Okay. We will eat, we will drink, we will be merry, then we will make our... Yeah. Make our run. Okay. Don't worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and accept 9 megapascals as a backup. Hopefully that stays cool in my bag. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case or not. And we'll take that. So we might be a little limited on oxygen. We're going to find out. So turn the AC on. And I'm going to pull that because I don't want to overpressurize the system while we're out and about. So, 10 degrees. X is decreasing, Z is decreasing. Okay, so... Yeah, I got an O2 tank here. So there we go. We know. Then I've got that. We've got a battery, we've got some of this, we got that. Alright, we are good to go. We are good to roll. Ooh. Ah. Stupid. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's, wow, the controls are so laggy on this thing. Alright, let's go about this way, dodge the holes. Nope, nope, nope. Too steep, too steep. What are you doing? I gotta say, this rover needs like a 4-wheel drive. How did I get over the hill the last time? It's ridiculous. The handling on this really sucks, I'm just gonna say. Ah, you piece of shit. What a piece of shit. Why are you still trying to drive? Or is it just because of the... What the frick? Okay. New fear unlocked. Christ. I'm about ready to say screw the rover and just go walking. Okay. Okay. Talk about fear. I'm scared of this rover. Scarier than the Venus atmosphere. Whoa! What the hell? The rover is a gigantic turd. This is... I swear I'm going to get murdered by the rover. Okay. This thing needs more torque. Holy crap. I can understand the fact that I just did that. Shit. Okay. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I don't think the Rocket Works team ever tested this on Venus, because holy crap. Now, okay, I understand all the potholes are my problem and my fault. This is ridiculous, but I should not be able to throw the thing around like a literal cannonball.
Damage. Toxin detected. Toxin critical.
I'm dead. I got killed by the goddamn... I'm willing to bet. I don't see a red lung thing, but... That rover should not run around like that. That is absolutely stupid. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't seem to be... Okay. Alright, well, I figured I was going to have a problem, so... Alright, where the frick is the goddamn... Yep, I am... Rover's a hunk of shit, never use it. There it is. This is just fucking stupid. Nope. What do you... Oh my god. Well, that's one way of doing it. Oh, shit. Okay. This thing sways around like a drunk, too. At least the added benefit here is that I have not traveled this, so not bad. You lose your... Oh my god, you lose your reference to the horizon pretty easily. Sliding down a hill sideways. This thing has no guts. Okay, let's get out of here. Check, where am I? Let's see, 2. Alright, so basically straight up. Yeah, straight north. Go. Am I going downhill or... Oh, well, I'm about to be going downhill. Alright. Okay, so we need to go a little bit further. North. Yeehaw! We can drive like this is fine, but its rock climbing abilities is to... Oh, God. I get to the crest of this hill, it's not going to do it. It's going to be like bottoming out. Yeah, see? Are you ready to commit suicide by rover? Shit! Jesus. The amount of authority that the atmospheric simulation has on this is just ridiculous. Oh, yep, just go sliding down the hill. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, we are about 75% of the way there. Okay, I think we can turn the lights off. Let me try riding the ridge, see if... Can I at least get up to the ridge? Nope. What are you doing? It says no grip. I want a rover with an enclosed cockpit, thank you. Really? Come on. Come on. Where the hell are we going? It's not the Tokyo Drift. Knock it off. Didn't make it any further. That's where I need to be, basically. Waiting to get killed by my rover again. Alright. I'm definitely building a highway somewhere sometime, because Jeebus. Jeebus. Okay. Alright, so we are almost there. We actually just need to head east. Right? Hang on. Is that right? I need to head east? Yes. Not too far. It's basically at the top of the mountain, I think is what I'm looking at here. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and... So this is the silver, nickel, lead. Silver, nickel, lead, that's not... Negative 239. And Silver, nickel, lead. This is not... Stuff is not... Stuff is not math in here. Thalia Valley. Which is silver, nickel, lead. 155. Okay. This is not... It's not remotely close to... anything that was on the map. So do the deep miner region scanner coordinates not line up whatsoever with what is on the map? Because that would be freaking great. That would be freaking great. It's going to be fun. Okay, but the main base is approximately heading 190. We're heading back. And we're going to look and see what is wrong with my coordinates. $190. This way. What is wrong with my coordinates? I think I've got to climb the hill from this side. Not looking too promising either way. I mean, it's just kind of a ridiculous hill. But at least I was able to crest that thing. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't get stuck on a piece of nickel. Come on. Come on. I know you can. 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 The little rover that thought it could. This is going to be a little bit different when I get to the crest. Okay, get out real quick. 190. Okay, we're about on track, about 800 meters. Okay. This is gonna be a fun ride. Oh, can I see my lighthouse from here? I think I can. I'm gonna need to turn on the... Alright, stop. so I can turn on the lights. Okay. There's one thing that I eventually have to try with this thing. Okay, we're going over that way. Because you can build frames on an angle. I wonder if you can get an angle that this thing can actually tackle without dying. There's the first pothole. There will probably be many of those. It's gonna be fun. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. As soon as one tire leaves the ground, it no longer has any guts whatsoever. Let's see if I can get stuck in the hole. Nope, I can't even get stuck in the hole here. Of course, your body doesn't turn, so you can't see. No. Stop. It has more guts in reverse? Stupid. It officially has more guts in reverse. Look at that! I cleared the hill in reverse. I couldn't do it in forward. That's ridiculous. I'm trying not to power slide into a hole. Maybe I have to turn into the paving company. Aha, over here. Alright, there we go. Okay. Oop, don't get stuck in the hole. Yeah. It has more guts in reverse. Okay. Okay. My goodness. And this is here primarily just, oh, it's a landing platform, that's all it is. Nothing special. That's, okay. Okay, so there we go. Let's get our little hanger in here. Turn the headlights off, turn the rover off, get the heck out of here. And not too bad all in all. Although I will say that the atmospheric has way too much authority over us. Alright, let's go. Let's go inside. We're going to put our suit up. We're going to see what the heck the problem is with my mapping, with my coordinates. I'm going to be really pissed if they don't correlate. So what's on the GPS tablet has no correlation whatsoever to what the rocket pulls. I'm going to be ticked. Oh, I'm making a ton of water. Oh, actually, I have the suits. Yeah, I forgot. I gotta go turn the dealy bob off. I am using quite a bit of. Yeah, 111 liters liquid. Pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the combustor. And that'll run it clean.
Hunger caution.
I mean, 450, it's still below the temperature of the Venus atmosphere. I'm not exactly sure how that works, because I have it thermally anchored to the Venus atmosphere. So, the only thing I can think of is something that I'm pushing into the pipe at quite a high quantity is low. I don't know. I don't know. You're 15. We are really loading you hot. Unless I change the condensation point here so it can only go so high. But then that side runs away. I think that's how that works. Whatever. Eat, drink, be merry, then take a look at the freaking map and see what's wrong. See what's wrong with the freaking map. After I killed darn near killed myself with the damn rover. Yeah, 'cause I think Vulcan doesn't even have that high of a pressure or anything, so. Alright, let's verify how we doing here. Looking good. The temperature's up, but not terribly so. Wow. Well, okay, first off, why is the temperature up? I'm pressurizing off this loop, right? Oh, only pressured to 20 kPa, which is what's there. Okay. Alright. Would be why the temperature's up, I don't know. It's fine, it's fine. Let's go look at our map, see what I did wrong. So I went to I went to negative 239. So negative 239 is right here. But I went east, which would indicate that I went this way. So let's just flip the coordinates. So let's say that I went to 239 and we were heading north, so we went 239, 12, 61. No, because that wasn't there. So I went to negative 239, negative 1201. Fern Valley. Thalia Valley. Silver, nickel, lead. Are you shitting me? What's this yellow? That's gold. This is hydrocarbon. That's silver. This is gold. Iron, copper, and silicon. So it's supposed to be here. Essentially right here. Okay, well, alright, so the map coordinates that I have written down are incorrect. That's because it was supposed to be positive 239. Positive 239. Yeah, so this is the point I was trying to go to. So positive 239, negative 1201, give or take. So we were close. We were over here, though. Because it was Fern Valley, I do remember that. Thalia Valley, do remember that. I don't remember the Irene Valley, but that could... Damn it. Alright. Well, it's good to know that at least these coordinates do line up with what you find with the tablet. It's just some moron has to read the map right. Although, I will still say that this map being flipped upside down is evil. Because we were heading northeast. So we were, you would think that we were heading this direction, but we were not. We were heading this direction. So it's not even like rotated 180 degrees, it's mirrored. So east and west is correct, but north and south is backwards. So that's, I don't know if that's intentional or oversight or one of those things. Yeah. Because if you're just reading the map, you'd say, "Oh, I need to go southeast." Yeah. But we were going 10 degrees, give or take. Okay, I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee real quick to ease my frustrations here while we wait for the air tank to fill up. Which, speaking of which, let's at least do that. So, you know what? I'm even gonna let... Yeah, no, I'm gonna pause the game, like normal. So, I'll just take a break. Everybody take a break. I'm gonna get coffee, and we'll be right back. And then we'll try driving with the Rover again, and hopefully not murder myself with the Rover again. Be right back. Alrighty, I am back. So let's. Oh, clubbed myself with a freaking Rover. That's bonkers. Okay, well, I guess while I'm waiting for a little bit of stuff. I want to do... Oh, liquid valve is actually going to be right here. Drain. Liquid drain. No. That's not what I want to do. That's a pressure regulator that I'm looking for. I am looking for a purge valve. Pressure valve? No. No. Valve. Condensation valve. That's what I'm looking for. And I am actually going to do it right here, because this is like the perfect place to do it. So this is cooling. Come on. There we go. I'm going to do this. So, yeah. So if anything condenses in the cooling line, it's actually going to condense out into the other line. That's... So I want that to happen. I don't have a blue... no, I have blue. I have a blue. Ba-da-bee-da-boop, ba-ba-dee-boop. Okay. The fact that this is a passive valve, this is nice. So we're going to do that. And then this is straight to 10. Five and 3. Then we'll come down like that. And like that. There we go. Open up. So this should look like nothing happens except for if there's condensation. So if any of these condense, which the carbon dioxide is the only one that's going to condense, quite frankly. I think the oxygen will condense next, but it had to be really damn cold, and it's not going to get there. Alright, so we got this goes here, throw that there. This goes there. And then we'll throw that in there. Throw that down there. Volume pump that was supposed to go out to the one trading pad. Which can put that back there for the moment. Yes, bludgeoning myself to death with the rover. That's ridiculous. I'm assuming pay less liquids. Okay, if I can get that, that would be nice. So we are going slow here. 88 degrees from contact. Of course. You know what? Suit's over here. Are we there yet? We're just about there, so that's fine. We'll try it again. Why was I breathing like I don't understand. Okay, there. We got a gas output. We got a gas input. Okay. I really need to... Swear I was hearing somebody, like, beep-booping, like, error. Okay. Alright. Oh, man. try this again. We will, instead of going at 10 degrees, we will go at 350. Okay. You know what? I want to test. I want to test. I don't think this is actually going to work. But I need to know for science purposes. And do these get welded up? Can they get welded up? They cannot get welded up. So that's... Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, okay. That's great to know. That would... You know, this would actually be handy. But you can't... Okay, so it is impossible to make a paved surface, so you have to use terrain. 350. Gotta watch out for all my divots. Right. That's right. We're gonna go like this. Okay. Reverse has a little bit more guts, but not enough. I just realized that I don't have the second battery. I need that second battery. That's my safety battery. Okay. Alright. So apparently that'll work. Alright. potholes. Which we're definitely not immune to them. This thing drives like a boat. So can this get any steeper? I'm gonna have to grind this ridge. There we go. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Alrighty. As long as I'm in the rover, I think I'm pretty indestructible. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm going with it. So far I've been in some compromising positions while in the rover, and it hasn't hurt me. But I am fully capable of killing myself with a mining drill in the rover. Okay. Yeah, well, let's just continue to slide down the freaking mountain. This thing is... I would expect it to behave like this on like the Mars and Moon, and you know, where there's no gravity, but where you got Venus gravity, it should not behave like this. Definitely needs more torque. Okay, let's jump out. Let's take a quick Cleo Valley. So we're close. We are close. Cleo Valley is one of the ones. So let's keep going. It's the valley, so I gotta be at the bottom of the hill. Alright. Okay. Need to go a little bit further. Essentially this way. Okay, pretty close. Pretty close. I don't need the... Here, let's do that. So we are in the iron, copper, silicon. We need to go south a little bit more. We need to go west a little bit more. About 270, actually. $270, $300. We're kind of going up the mountain again. As long as we get close, because we need 239 positive, negative 1201 for Z. Z access. Nice sunrise. Okay, where are we at? We are pretty darn close. 239. So 239. Here's Gaia Valley. Cleo Valley. Pine Valley. Okay, so it's like right here, right here, right here, right here. So right here. All right. So we are over here is gold. Right here is iron and copper. Over here is coal. All right, so good. So you do it this way, and then let's do maybe like right here. Then like right here. Okay. I didn't bring a beacon. That might have been a good one. Okay. Alright, so Rover's not too far away here. Let's see if I can rover over. Whee! Stop it. Drifty boy. Turn the light off. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. So this is our deep miner. So let's start here. I want... Hang on. What am I looking at here? There we go. There's that one. Okay. There's that one. And then let's go over here and good. Okay, so we might actually want to go just a little bit. There's that, and then there'll be... Oh god. That was a little spooky. Wrench. Okay, there's that. Okay, what do we want first? So it's steel sheets for welding. Yeah. got our steel sheets. Let's pull some of these frames out. And you. That's funny. This side actually might work for some variety in the design. Oop. Wait. Okay, apparently you slide into the steel frames that are on their side, so they're no good. Really? These... Okay, so these are absolutely worthless. They are literally cosmetic. They are literally just cosmetic. Junk. 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 Okay, and let's see. Electronic parts and screwdriver. Cable coil. Cable coil. We need cable coil. Electronic parts. So you're going electric to... Yeah, for the first one, I haven't... experimented with the combustion enough yet. The second outpost I will do will definitely be combustion. Yeah, my next one is definitely will be the combustion one for sure. So, yeah. So I learned something about the rover. Let's just say the atmospheric simulation has way too much authority over it. Bludgeoned myself with the rover a couple times using the drill. I literally threw the rover with my mining drill into my head. Figure maybe after I get space ice going. Yeah, that's a good plan because that makes it a easy source of, well, cooling and fuel. That's probably the next thing I'm going to do is a mining rocket. Okay, so we have our... I might not actually have enough chutes for this, but whatever. Let's pull out... Okay, silos. I'm going to need 2 silos, so I'll split the 2 silos. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need that. The rest of it, this can be thrown back into the rover. We are going to throw that back into the rover, pull this out. This is going to be electronic parts. More electronic parts for what? Okay, what would be a good place? You know, I don't have a tracking script. I have a script here. I don't know. So if you print the rover red, does it go faster? That's good question. I do wish that the rover had more torque, though, because it was darn disappointing getting here. I was bahaing and all this, and couldn't make over the crest of half the hills. But I can bludgeon myself to death with a mining drill. It's like old atmospheric simulation mining, except it's the rover that's getting tossed around, not you. I'm still fighting to get my script library working again. Oh man, the start of my stream today was a dumpster fire, because for some reason some of the files, Stationeers wasn't seeing them. So I literally had to copy my save file into one of my old versions of the Venus save that it seemed to have, so I don't know how that worked, but
Hunger caution.
oh, hunger caution, that's good point. Oh, I don't have my document. I think library is on the computer. I can technically add to it, but getting the game to read it. Okay, yeah. OneDrive. Yes, absolutely. OneDrive is a... That's what I have to say about that. I think Dataport East? I think I need to do this. Heavy duty panel. Heavy duty panel. This actually might be a problem. This actually will be a problem. Not the silo. I need this. There we go. I got it on my laptop to see it, but it takes a long time to read it, and if you delete a script, it stops seeing them. Yeah. Mine decided to move everything everywhere, and it was just not good. Okay, so this is going to be the data network, and this will go off this direction. Okay, so that's going to go. This is the data network. Go right there. But I still got to do it to my desktop, which is the one I stream from. Okay, yeah, that. Yeah, it would be nice to definitely synchronize. Because I'm grinding my head against these things.
Hydration
Dang.
critical.
Yeah, mine, we turned it on at work, and oh, it's just pain in the butt. Broke all my scripts. My computer scripts. Not even my Stationeer scripts. Screwed with my Stationeer saves. This is the second day in a row I've had a dumpster fire of a start. Okay. Don't they have more? Surely I've got more regular cable. Whatever. We'll start with the heavy cable. And it'll come this way. Lord. Need to pack some shelf-stable food and water or something. I didn't really think about that. So I'm going to have to return, because my lack of foresight. Don't need to be dying of dehydration out here. Glad I got them somewhat working again. I dream of automating productions and smelting, but if I can record and use the scripts, couldn't, it would be a pain. Creator's been working on scripts. Yeah, if you want, I can, I don't know if you're interested in my production system, analyzing the code, I can send that over to you sometime if you want. Or, actually it might even be on my Discord server. I don't know if it's the latest version. There is a problem that I have. If I run out of a reagent, it has it'll overwrite something. Welding torch. After the 16th. After the 16th. Whoa. Okay, so we've got solar panels straight up. I'm also going to have some wind turbines at some point. I gotta find. I got more frames somewhere. I need to find. My niece graduates on the 16th, and until then, she's using most of my brain power. Well, better you than me. That's the chutes and stuff. That's important, but that's not what I need right now. I don't have any more frames. That's a problem. It's a problem. So maybe I've got to put my bank of batteries here. That's input's got to be on this side. Do that. I would like to look at it, but I want to wait until I have the headspace for it. Yeah, good. She's getting the same degree.
Waste tank caution.
Oh, I'm dying of thirst over here. Same degree I have. It's not something my brother can help her with. Okay, yeah. Understandable. Okay, I got plenty of sheets now. Can I nest it in itself? Okay. I was hoping that I'd have this cooked up, but I'm gonna run out of food and water soon, so I gotta run back. She passed him years ago. Yeah, I'd say I know the feeling, but I don't necessarily know the feeling firsthand. I am making a mess here. Electronic parts and screwdriver. Yeah, let's get that going. Okay, let's get that in there. 22, that goes in there. Wind turbine. Okay, so the box that I just... This box is empty. Okay. This box is empty. Alright, let's close this. Let's get in here. Let's go back home. Which, is 170. Vector of 170. Vector 170. Let's get over the hill here. Okay. I could tell, especially, whoa.
Hunger critical.
I'm reading more science papers by college undergrad, especially when they're in group projects. I could tell who wrote what because the styles were all over the place. Yeah, I could imagine that. Let's see. Hopefully I don't have too much difficulty getting back to where I need to be. I'm sliding down a mountain. Okay, come on. Doing the Tokyo drift. Sliding down the mountain again. I want to go that way. This thing needs more torque, holy crow. Especially on Venus. Sliding down the mountain again. Oh, really sliding down the mountain now. Yeah, I discovered that there's... Wow. Okay. I mean, that might explain why I can't get up the hill. Jeez Louise. Alright, if my health falls below 50%, I'm probably going to have to abandon the rover. Temporarily, anyway. Piece of shit. Stop it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, I definitely do not recommend the rover on Venus. It's just not worth it. I need to get over this hill. Oh, for crying out loud. For crying out loud.
Health low.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can... I don't think I'm going to be able to get... Alright, I'm going to back this up a little bit. And try not to bludgeon myself with the rover, which is no guarantee. Why am I just really getting sucked in like that? Okay. Alright, we're gonna try going. Come on, go, 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 go. Alright, there we go. Make a little bit of progress here. I gotta get over that ridge, I think. Oh, waste tank is good. Actually, the waste tank is filling up remarkably slow. That's nice. We'll get to the top of the hill here. Take another quick reading. And then hopefully be able to Baja. There's, I think, one more hill between us and the base. Okay. 185. Heading 185. So we drifted that far off course. Wee-ah! Oh, God. There's a big probability here that I'm gonna be jumping ship. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna jump ship. Turn the rover off. And just because this is kind of valuable, this kind of valuable, that's empty. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna leave this here. Okay, this way. How far do I gotta go? 600 meters? That's a lot. Okay. There's the base. All right. It's going to be a little bit close on the old food-gram. Okay, we have green light on the weather station, so that's good. Good, good, good. Maybe grab some frames while I'm out here. Suit, helmet, backpack. Oh boy. No. Yeah, I should pack cereal bars and some water. A little survival kit, put it on the rover. There we go. That'll work. Go ahead and take this off, because we're going to need it. I ain't not getting washed. There we go. Okay. Drink the berry. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I was going to say swap out the waste tank with the blank. That's not a problem. Frames. I don't have any frames? Oh my. That's also problematic because I don't have my tool belt on me. Tool belt is here. So we switch this out. Let's go get the frames. Get frames printed off, rather. Steel. I have no idea where that steel is. There it is. Frames, steel frames. Let's print up 90. We don't need that many. I'm gonna take 2 sets of these because we need them. Take another IC housing and a chip. Go. Awesome. So if we got anything here. Astro Ether. Nope. Okay. This is a lot happier sounding already. 45, still a little. Ooh, yeah, negative told. It's, yeah. Waste gas. Volatiles. Where's my... Wait, volatiles? Oh, that might be coming off of the, yeah, off the alcohol. Not exactly sure where the pollutant's coming from. Unless that's just a slow filtration. I don't know. Okay. Let's eat, drink, be merry again. Just to top everything off, we'll grab the outfit. Be ready to run out to the rover. Turn back around. I'm gonna put the grating back here because I don't need the grating. This is the chutes, which might not be enough. This is... Oh, I don't need a... I do not need an icy housing because I've got a bazillion of them right there. This is 4 electronic parts. And silos, so I can turn those back in. So this cardboard box can go back into circulation for something to do. Okay. I just want 1 stack. We're almost there. Okay. All right. Got the cables, because that was something we ran out of. Got heavy cables. I'm pretty sure we got a lot of heavy cables everywhere. And then that's frames. There we go. So this will get me where I need to go. We are AC on. All this. We'll go get our rover. Get the rover and then we can go ahead and head back. Boy. There it is. Okay, we're down to just the nuclear batteries. Let's go ahead and put the boxes back in here. Get in, turn this on, turn my lights off, turn this light off. Nope, turn the light on. Okay. Go this way, and then I'm gonna head over this direction, I believe. Struggle with a hill. Yeah, so yeah, I was doing a little bit of experimentation earlier, like corner frames and stuff. They are, yeah, corner frames and stuff like that are purely cosmetic. There's no proper hitbox on them. Holy crap, sliding down the hill. So you can't even walk up them like a ramp. The rover definitely just crashes into him, and that's it. So the only way to make a road, so to speak, would be to use your mining drill and your can we not, like, slide down the mountain? Thank you. I don't need the rover. Okay, from here we need to go basically southwest. More west than south. Southwest. Right? Hang on. No, we need to go east. No, I take that back. We need to go west. Because it's positive. So west, southwest. Okay. Alright, alright. Got my bearing. South. North. No, sorry. Northwest. There we go. This is the direction we need to go. Come on, I know you can. I know you. Don't get hung up on that. Oh, for crying out loud! Why are there mountains this steep on Venus? Jeez Louise. I feel like I'm literally bahaing around the mountain. Not even climbing the mountain, I'm just bahaing around it. Should have put a freaking beacon on this. Keep forgetting. I think I almost recognize this terrain. Okay, let's jump out. Alright, so still need to go southwest. Northwest, sorry, northwest. Sliding down the hill again. $330. We went too far. We went too far west. We need to go basically northeast at this point. Need to get over this frickin' hill. Yeah, see, one wheel leaves the ground and all the torque leaves the vehicle. Where are we going? Rover's a piece of shit. There. This is getting annoying. Too bad the rover doesn't have a jetpack. This is annoying as heck. Piece of crap rover. Come on. Ever heard of four-wheel drive? Alright. Hey. There we go. Now we're moving in the right yonder direction. So I think we're basically straight ahead on that mountain. That hill. Maybe it's further that way. I think it's that ridge right there. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. I will definitely be building a superhighway one of these days. Or just a chute system. Okay, so we are going to get in, actually. We're going to turn the headlights off and we're going to turn the rover off. There we go. Okay. Alright, this is the chutes. We don't need that yet. This is wind turbines and all that fun stuff. Don't know if I need that yet. Okay. And let's see, there's data connection right there. Alright. Where's our batteries? Are right here. Need to clear the way. Oh, nope. Okay. Alright, so these are inputs, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, you know what? I just thought about that. I will need a transformer. Okay, we're going to go straight up from here. got more heavy cable elsewhere. Don't. What did I do with the heavy cable? God dang it. It's getting irritating. Okay. Let's pull the small transformer out. $5,000. There we go. Not that I have anything to actually do, but okay, we will. Okay. You come over this way. You will come over this way, maybe? I don't know. You will come this way. Let's go this way. Come down. And no. I think this is where it needs to go, is along this crease here. And then this. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Do that. Awesome. So we have those ready to go. Now, switch over here. Jump up here. Switch these boxes around. Okay, we need a stacker. Let's go ahead and I feel like that's probably fine. This will be a loader. Payload and recipient. So this is where we would put our. I'm going to put a silo here, which is a little overkill, but this silo. Come on. There we go. Excuse me. Do that. think I need plastic sheets. Yeah. Need plastic sheets, so I need to put you in here, put you back out there. Don't have the electronic parts on me either. Screwdriver and cable coil. Oh, that's all we need. Okay, and then chutes. Got a lot of those. So this is gonna go here and into here. All right. And you just do that. Stacker 500, even though it's never going to make that because the way things work. What we're going to do here is a junction, goes that way. We're also going to do a junction here. Going to come from up above. So 10. Need more basic chutes. There. That actually worked out perfectly. Okay, there's that. Corner. Three. Oh my goodness. There. There we go. Get that chute. And then pull this out. Have corner. Junction. There we go. That's the way. 5. Okay. What was that? 3. $10 might be fine. Corner. Then we gotta come here. 5 might be fine. Yep. Straight 3 is not. There's too much. Not window, straight. Okay, there we go. All the dirty ore into that. And then straight. Okay. There's that. All that, and then go from here into a silo, and then loading dock is what I say. wiggling around so much. Okay, there we go. There we go, that works very well. Now we have a platform to actually walk on and drive on. Have to do the terrain manipulator. I need to put the get a beacon and put it on. This will be... There we go. Oh, there we go. Task sheets. Cable. Here. And our chutes. The last chutes. Five's going to be too tall. There. Let's go ahead and throw this here for walkability, accessibility. Don't really need to have too much in the way of logic on these suckers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with this. Yep, no. Okay. Mining belt. Take this out and get the frick out of Dodge. Okay, there we go. Shoots and all that we are done with, so we can just go ahead and put that there. We'll just pull this down. This will give us our last, hopefully our last little bit. Okay, this might as well go straight in. There's a stacker. So we got that. We need heavy cable to finish this up. Heavy cable to finish it up. But otherwise we're pretty close. So heavy cable and a beacon. Beacon would be good. Might as well go ahead and flip all the switches on.
Power low.
Alright, it's looking good. Alright, so that'll get us started. Throw that here. Let's go ahead and pull the icy housing out. So let's do... You know what? Okay. So my idea is going to be... Circuit housing here. This will be for if I have any centrifuge control, or not centrifuge, control over that.
Waste tank caution.
Yeah, waste tank caution. Alright. And then what I want to do here is an IC housing come off of here. There we go. So we're going to have
Hunger caution.
power. Yeah. And then we're going to have data come off of here. Oh, great. Right there. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Alright, then what I need to do, since I'm going to be doing this, I'll swap these over to maybe I'll swap these over to duals and then just duals will be fine. Caution, waste tank caution, throw caution to the wind, hydration critical. Alright, so we're getting it set up, but we're not quite there. We're not going to finish it up tonight because of everything. Yeah. Because of difficulty of transversing, quite frankly. Let's just start heading back. So I need
Hydration critical.
heavy cable plus beacon. Alright. That's the thing. So we're going to go ahead and got the housing, so we're good there. That beacon. Alright, so we need to heading of about 170, which we knew. Let's get in here, power up. Wow. Okay, turn the headlights off during the day, don't need that. Headlights off. Headlights off. Head this way. About 170. Let's see if I can wander the line here. Wow, okay, yeah. That's ridiculous. It's not even high-centered. That's ridiculous. Okay, 70. This ridge actually isn't too bad. I could probably do a little bit of stuff with it to make it a little easier, but that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Getting up here might be another thing, but there's enough of a space here. I could just build across the valley. Make a bridge. I don't think I'm going to make this. fact that it's still going is kind of impressive. Okay, let's switch out the waste tank before. Let's track here, turn the lights on because we're going to need it. Let's go around the mountain. So through the valley floor. Maybe we can actually drive along the valley floor. We'll try that. We'll try it out. But yeah, we're gonna head back to base, and we got the notes for next time. We will get that actually up and running, and then we'll make the run here eventually. Another hill. Yeah, we are really thirsty now. What if we get on the other side of this hill? Is this what I need to be? Wait a minute. Hang on. Is that the way I'm supposed to be going? That's the way I'm supposed to be going. Okay. So we can, yeah, okay, we can go around, but we still have a mountain to get over. Now the hill that's in front of us, oh, actually this doesn't look too bad. Compared to everything else we've been trying to drive up, this is a Sunday drive. Okay. Maybe it's an optical illusion that made it look that way. It's just like nothing compared to what we have been doing. Yep, so definitely do not recommend Rover on Venus. God, my OBS was dropping frames so bad. Yeah, mine is, hang on. Before I get too far. Main base, crap, I run over the wrong ridge. Mine luckily is behaving today. Oh, shh. I'm sliding down the hill. I can't. There we go. Stop sliding. I just quit streaming and just playing. Gonna see if everything is updated before I go to bed. Yeah. Mine's struggling a little bit today. Hunger critical? Yeah. Good golly, Miss Molly. Come on. Come on. Let's climb this mountain. Ain't no mountain tall enough. Apparently this one is. Stop it. Come on, stop it. there's a big hole here. Ironically, I can get over it. Nope, 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 nope. Stop it. Oop, 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 oop. Oh, my suit light is dead. Oh, here's the, yeah, okay. There we go. This is where I need to be. This is the little hole I carved in the mountain last time. Is that? Huh.
Health low.
My ACs are out of power. Okay, we made it back home. In one piece is subjective. Batteries are on the other side. Nuclear battery is actually a very good, good investment. So. Okay. I have a problem. Why am I seeing so many particles? We are losing our power, main power. We're gonna eat, drink, be merry. Figure that out in a bit. Why am I? What would be drawing so much power right now, other than maybe the ACs? Maybe because I am actually pulling quite a bit of power. Do that, do that, do that. Actually, let's pull this and switch that out. And throw it in there. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that would be drawing so much power would be the ACs. Everything else is off. That. Get in here. Oh. Okay. I guess it's time to go feed the monster that's outside. I don't know what would be pulling so much power. And do that. Charging. Let's go over here, make sure our batteries are indeed all dead or dying. Okay, so that is true, so we don't have any problem going on there. But I do wonder if the solar is kind of in a wonky place. Oh, alright, well, they're all tracking. Let's verify they are all tracking. They are all tracking. Okay. I have a whole bunch of AC running. What? Do I have anything running in here that shouldn't be? I mean, you're running, but whoop-de-doo. Oh, God! feel like they, maybe they re-altered the atmospheric simulation. Seems to be a little bit more aggressive today. Of course, I did bludgeon myself with a rover a couple times. Alright, so we are... Let's do that, okay. So there's nothing in here that's running more than normal. That's actually off. We got less load in here. Although, oh, you know what? I wonder what these chutes pull. You're running... The chutes might pull a little bit. Shouldn't be that much power. And in here... I mean... This is like 100 watts, and this is like 100 watts. I mean, that's not going to be the end of the world. This isn't going to pull anything because it's not doing anything. You're dead? I mean, what, the AC? What else would be really pulling? You're not pulling. It'd have to be the cooling. And or the light. What extra is running? This isn't running. These are running, but these don't really count. Or is it just because I've got onesie-twosie things like the... Idle, idle, idle. I don't foresee this having a whole bunch of... Carbon dioxide is running, pollutan's running, nitrogen's running. You're discharging again. Nitrogen, oxygen. Yeah, I don't know what would be really running here. Beyond normal. You're off, so you're idle. Huh. I'm at a loss at what's draining my power so much. I guess another possibility would be that... Well, I mean, I probably should have a storm being thought about here pretty soon. Have sun. The only thing I can think of is maybe I ran out of power and the solar panels were pointing in the wrong direction, so recharging isn't working too well. That's a possibility. But again, I'd have to lose a lot of charge. Technically speaking, I could have blown a wire somewhere. Wouldn't make any sense, because these are tuned. And there we go. We got, we have light. We've got light. generating quite a bit of power now. Where's my... Oh, I'm not going to have, actually. Not going to have that. I mean, I had, what, 4 lights going in here? 4... 5 lights? I mean, quite a bit of lights, but I don't foresee that still being a problem. A rocket. Oh. I didn't leave the dish on, I don't think. That'd be a draw. Nope, that's not on. Okay. I really don't know what would actually have killed my power. I don't know what would have killed my power. Unless the ACs are really drawing that much more than normal. Which, I mean, I did leave the, what the? Did leave the cooling, the water generator on for quite a while, so I don't know. Oh God! Don't do that, you dumb shit. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't know if anybody's in here, because... 0.1... I don't think that's going to harm me. I can find out. Alright. We got 11% CO2, so that's good. Oh, okay. Going out, I can blow it. There's 0.8% hydrochloric acid over there. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Okay, let's vacuum this area out. You would think that hydrochloric acid, you know, being a liquid, would actually condense down to the floor, but... Interesting. I don't know how much, if any, has made it into the other areas. Maybe I'll get lucky and it won't be too much of a pollutant problem. I mean, percentage-wise, it's pretty low. Almost non-existent over here. condensing, evaporating.
Oxygen low. Oxygen low. Oxygen low. Temperature critical. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Temperature low. Low pressure.
The whole 33 degrees, that's pretty good. We're coming down. So we still are loading the system. I wonder if that's what the issue is. It's funny how many times I screwed up the the atmosphere because I keep blowing through it. Maybe I need to double my airlocks. Do a double airlock. What the heck? Right here, we are at vacuum. Right here, we ain't at vacuum. Right here, vacuum. No vacuum. Vacuum, no vacuum. That's a big difference. Whatever. Let's go in here. Beacon. I want a beacon. Take that off. We want a beacon. Get beacon 1. I bet it's electronics, but beacon. Made at the electronics printer. Yep. We want 1 electronics printer. Wham. Oh, what does it want? It wants gold, copper, steel, solder. Gold. I don't have any copper. That's what it is. I don't have any copper. Okay, we go double check, see if I can make any copper, but we're gonna call it a night here soon. Very, very soon. Yeah, okay. Need copper. Need some copper. Need some silicon. Yeah, what a deal. Oh well. Let's put the suit back on because we're gonna need it. Why is the light on? Let's see. Vacuum. We're still seeing some hydrochloric acid, so I'm going to go until that's 0. And go until that's 0. That's empty. That's empty. Good. I'll throw that in there. Throw in the hat. Throw in that. I should also probably throw in another locker right next door here that can store the other equipment, like this. Wow. I sniped that power button. We'll eat, we'll drink, we'll be merry, and we will go into the cryopod. Now I can actually take a shower. Get to fix everything. So, didn't get very far tonight, but I blame trying to figure out how to play with the rover. And yes, rover on Venus, not very enjoyable, I will say. So, anyway, I'm going to call her there for the night. So, last night was insanely long because it was overtime.
Cognition low. Temperature low.
But we're calling it a night tonight. So, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we will catch you next time.